Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. This is your girl Syn, and this is Life with Syn. And today we're starting off a different way. I just came out the shower. It's actually Sunday, February 9th. My stepdaughter went back home today. So yeah, she went back home this morning. And then I woke up this morning and Mother Nature said, see me, hear me, how you doing? So it's like after 1 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock. I just literally got out of bed maybe 10-15 minutes ago, or yeah, 20 minutes ago, took a shower, really like exfoliated as well. What I've been doing these past, like since the pandemic, what I've been doing is I have actually been changing up a lot of things in my like hygiene care, as well as my just personal like feelings towards myself, especially during that time of the month. One of the things that I changed was my deodorant. This is not a sponsored video. This is just me telling you about the things that I've started to use that I feel have become effective. Now, this is a men's Dove spray. However, I find for me who has hyperhidrosis, I tend to sweat really badly, and I find that women deodorant wasn't working for me. So during the pandemic, I was doing Degree. I had all these different things because I was doing mostly the sport and stress control, because that's where I sweat the most, is when I'm like stressed or high anxiety levels. And so what I started doing was like looking for things to be removed from my personal hygiene care, like my deodorant. I was like, oh, I want to get something that doesn't have like too much chemicals in it, or things that could possibly help with the sweat and the way I feel throughout all of like my personal body care. This really works. Now I have different scents, and the first one I actually started using was the clean one, and then I went back to get a re-up on this one, and it is the Clean Comfort. And this one is like anti-white marks or whatever, but they really work. I don't smell awful. Even in high stress environment, I don't have that smell, that weird smell. Y'all know what weird smell I'm talking about. And then honey, after 40, when you sweat in certain places and all that good stuff, them hormones just be fucking you all the way up. Also, when it comes to the time of the month, I've been doing this for a long time, but I started like really trying different brands and trying different things. I have a bunch of stuff up there that I use for my cycle, and the first 2 to 3 days my cycle is like very, very heavy, and then after that it tapers off to like 1 day, 1 to 1.5 day, and I'm done. And I brought this up with my OB and GYN, and she was like, yeah, the older you get and you start to go through different changes, the body hormonal changes. Sometimes people go longer in their period, or sometimes people go shorter in their periods. For me, because I used to have an irregular cycle, when I started to have better management of my diabetes and my hormones, I find that took shape of how my cycle was coming. I was now not going to a 31 day, sometimes it would be a 35-day cycle where it takes a really long time before I could get a period. Now I think I'm back down to probably like a 30-day. It's still 30. It's not the 28-day cycle. I don't think I've ever had a 28-day cycle since I started having my cycle at 14. But it's better, it's more consistent. I can guarantee that yes, it's gonna come. The only issue that I'm facing right now is the pain, the uterine pain. I've always had difficulty with uterine pain, and so that's the thing that really drives it home for me. Like maybe this year when I go to see her in August, I might consider having a partial hysterectomy. I'm not sure yet. We're just going to talk about it option wise. And you know, I've done different procedures to like you know, make the pain feel better. I've taken certain medications, but nothing really works. And I'm at that stage in life like, yeah, we're gonna do that. But I wanted to show you, and I turned the camera on to show you what I've been doing. I've actually been doing a lot of cotton sanitary napkins, 100% cotton. I love this one. This I get at Walmart, and this is 100% pure cotton, chlorine-free top layer, made without dyes, synthetic pesticides, and fragrance. It's hyperallergenic and gentle on skin. I do the extra long overnight. I do have a different, and then I started using their panty liners as well. But I do a lot of overnights because I have a heavy cycle, and these are really, really great. Once again, it's not a sponsor. This is just what I've been using. I've been taking out a lot of like always products, like, you know, because they're heavily chemical. I took those out of my routine and just went with cotton. So that has helped me tremendously. We're about to use our little toner. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. I had a really great shower. I find during your cycle, you know, you're like really tired. You're really like in like pain and stuff like that. And sometimes you just don't, like, you just wanted to get it over with. But I found that for me, I was like, I'm not gonna get into that mental headspace that this time of the month is going to be like a bad thing. Like, I'm not going to look at my cycle as a down moment. I'm actually going to embrace my cycle. And what I do is I take the extra time to pamper myself. Last night when we came back from our trip to Chattanooga, I literally got showered, got to bed and relaxed, and, you know, finished read my book. Then I got up this morning. I laid in bed for a while. I finished watch the final season of Harlem. It was really great. I liked the ending. I also liked the transition between them as adults, like in their transitional stages of womanhood. I was so happy that Angie's character was able to get her like forever after in her career, even whether or not it's the man. The only thing I wish was that Quinn was able, you know, she could have been able to get her fairy tale life that she always dreamed of, which was like the white picket fence husband, all that. You know, but it was really a good show. I just started Toya and Regine. I'm not really a big fan of them, but it's on. I'm gonna be like I said, pampering myself. I had a really good shower. I deep cleansed. I exfoliated with my sugar scrub, washed my face. Now I put my toner on. I'm gonna moisturize my face. I'm gonna moisturize my skin. You know, I'm gonna make sure that every part of my body is saturated with love and care of moisture, because once I lay down, I'm going to be very like tired. That feeling, you know, that first day feeling, that's the way it's going to feel. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. And so my husband bought some wings, so we're gonna put those in the oven. We're not, it's a gloomy day, so it's not like one of those things where you can actually like do the grill, which I don't feel like it. It rained yesterday here, but it didn't rain in Chattanooga. So yeah. I also have to do laundry. The bedding needs to change. And then also my husband said he is going to put up our new bed today. It actually came, our new bed came like Tuesday. Yeah. Our new bed frame came on Tuesday. And so, we haven't, you know, we were busy with my stepdaughter being here and stuff like that. So I'm using this little sample of Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Water Cream. I have it in my cart on Sephora with the Augustine Bader's moisturizer. And so we're going to, like I said, I'm gonna saturate all of this face, like, yeah, especially in this area because I have like really bad dermatitis, and I've cured most of it, not cured, but I've, you know, taken care of it with medication and stuff like that. So it dries out really, really fast, like really, really fast. So it needs to be fully good. I do need to pick up some more of these Shiseido little cotton pads because I've had them for a while and I have not, I've used them some for certain things, but I feel like I need to re-up. And I'm just wiping the residue of that stuff from off my lip, and then I have my Blistex because my top lip is so dry and it is cracked and peeling. I don't know, and I could tell I'm dehydrated. So after getting together, I need to go do some things. So anywho, I just wanted to come on and talk about that. This is all I'm doing for the face. I'm gonna go put lotion all over my body, get my body ready for to go back in the bed after we put the bed up. And then do laundry, enjoy the day, and then I'll see you guys starting the new week tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little moment where I showed you guys the stuff that I use, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye guys. I hope you have a great Super Bowl Sunday. I hope you enjoy your halftime show. I just finished a book. I'm about to finish another one and start another one. So bye guys. Good morning. Welcome back. It is Monday and February 10th. It's only the 10th, which I guess is okay because January kind of took a long time to go away. So yeah, I just made coffee. My cup is over here heating up. Wash my face. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. The day after the Super Bowl, go Eagles. I do have some meetings today. Not really a whole lot. I'm working on a new project at work. And so it's kind of, you know, doing its thing. So it's about to kick off. And so with that, that's gonna be like what I'm gonna be focusing on for the next like couple of weeks, and probably a month from now. This project will be that. As you can see, I have a new wig on. I don't even know how much inches she is, but let me stand up. She's like, yeah, she's down here, but past the boobage. I got this from the beauty supply on Saturday when we went out to our day trip to Chattanooga. It was really nice. We went to the, um, let me not butcher the place because I want to be able to say the name of the hotel, of the museum. I think it's the Hunter Museum, yeah. If I could type properly. Yep, Hunter Museum, of American art. It was really nice. I'll pop some clips here in a bit so you guys can check that out. But it was a really nice experience. My stepdaughter loved it. My husband loved it. So it was really good to kind of get out and do that. She enjoyed Chattanooga. The weather was nice. It was like, I think, a brisk 70, nothing like too overly hot or anything too overly cold. So it was really good that we were able to do that. Um, what else? We ate, we went out, we grabbed a quick bite at Chili's, then we went to the Hamilton Place Mall. Um, that reminds me of the mall here. In and that's not their only mall. I was looking for the other mall, but we went there. They have an outdoor area as well where they have like everything in the same area. So you have the mall on one side, and then you have like the shops like Nordstrom Rack and all the others. And while she was here, she didn't bring a coat because it's freezing in Canada, but she didn't bring one. Um, because it's nicer here. The weather was nicer here. They were getting a lot of snow in Canada. I let her borrow one of my leather jackets from Max Studio that I had picked up at Nordstrom a while back. And so she was like, "Oh, I love that. I really love that jacket. I want to get me one." And so I said, oh, "Okay." So we went back to Nordstrom Rack to see if we could find something the same or similar. This Nordstrom Rack didn't have the same coat that I had, which is fine, but she was able to find a nice bomber leather jacket. Um, so, yeah, so that was pretty decent. Um, your, what's this for? I don't even know what it's for. You know what I don't like, and this is a sidebar from my conversation. I'm working on a new project. My boss is a part of the project, but not in the way where she's gonna do the traveling. She's just at the up there. She's annoying as fuck. Like when I tell you annoying as fuck, annoying as fuck. And I was like, damn, I had some good weeks where she was so busy with other shit that I didn't have to like worry myself with her. But when I tell you with this new project, I feel like she's gonna drive me crazy. Yeah. The exhibit that we did see was I got a whole bunch of stuff, but we did see a really nice exhibit in the Hunter Museum. It was nice. It was by Bank of America, and it was geared towards nature, sustainability, and they talked about the American Industrial Revolution. Going to have a Stuart Wiseman exhibit, and I am going to go see that. So me and my husband, we're going to check it out and see. Because that one's coming pretty soon, and I wanted to see that. They had Ferdinand Philippe Louis Charles in there was the artwork, the satellite stimulation. They had a vital organ heart stimulation. It was really, really beautiful. So I can't wait for you guys to see the pictures. But yes, we will be going back to check out the museum again. I thought it was really pretty. There is one here, a museum here in Nashville area. I just need to go and check that one out too as well. But
my heart pounded as she stood there with an expectant look on her face. I quickly handed the items over.
that's my tickets. I'm taking my husband. I'm taking my husband. This will be his first Beyonce tour. Gosh, I don't even know which one this is for me because I've seen her for a while. I think the only concert I missed was On the Run. Yeah, the one when she did with Jay-Z. I didn't get to see that because I think at the time I didn't even like think about it. And so I never got to see her and him perform. Um, if you don't know, I am a Beyonce stan, Virgo stand up. And it's funny because no matter how much music I listen to on Apple, somehow she came up as my number one artist of 2024 that I listen on Apple Music. I didn't realize that. But that's because I was using Spotify for Sleep Token and Marilyn Manson a lot. I didn't use Apple for that. But we're going to say Beyonce, Mrs. Carter. Yep. So we're going to see that. So I'm excited. I am so excited to be going to see her because I mean, I just saw her like the other time at Renaissance and I saw her here in Nashville. There's no Nashville show, which I'm okay with because I'm going to be honest with you. I did not enjoy Nashville, not the tour. I loved the concert. The concert was great, but I did not enjoy the way Nashville setup is. And I think being honest, it's a racist state, and I find that with Beyonce, when she came to Nashville, I saw a very huge difference in the performance level than I did when I used to see her back in the day in Atlanta. When I saw her at Gwinnett Stadium, I forgot the name of that concert when I saw her, and she actually performed my song. I was so excited to see that she did perform Grown Woman because it was like an addition to the album. That was one of my favorite songs that she sang, and I was happy to hear her sing it at the show because I understood those lyrics. Those lyrics resonated so well to me because as a Virgo, as much as she and Tina are really great friends, Virgo daughters and their mothers have a hard relationship. You might not see it out on the outside with Beyonce, but I can attest to that. All Virgo women that I've ever met, their relationship with their mothers are always a very hard relationship. And so when I listened to Grown Woman, it just made me feel so refreshing, so free, so alive, so everything. And so I was excited to see that. The show was amazing. Here in Tennessee, I find that it wasn't given a lot of the performance, even though it was a great performance from her. I think she was just doing what Tennessee does, right? When it comes to a Black artist, they tell you what you can and can't do. I hope you understand what I'm saying. They tell you what you can and can't do. Here, she didn't do a lot of bucking and moving like she do in them other cities. You hear what I'm saying to you down here in this Bible Belt? Okay. So I knew that when I saw Cowboy Carter tour announced, I told my husband, I don't care if she has 2 days in Tennessee, we weren't going. Not to Tennessee, we weren't. We were going to either go to Chicago or we were going to definitely go to Atlanta. I couldn't go to Chicago because I'm actually going to see Marilyn Manson in Daytona Beach, and I've been wanting to see him for decades, okay? Decades. And so I got this opportunity, so I said, you know what, bump Chicago. I have no choice but to go back to Georgia. I didn't want to go to any of the other places. And the reason I wanted to go to Chicago, if you don't know, the original place of country music is actually Chicago. It is. Go look up, learn your history. But yeah, that's where country music originated from. Black, yeah, in Chicago. But it was adopted here in Tennessee, and they call Music City the home of country music, but that's not where it started. And the reason is because the Black Rodeo, Chicago, Chitlin Circuit, Chicago. So I really wanted to go to that opening day. But unfortunately, we didn't do Chicago. It's okay, but I definitely know I'm going to be excited because it's in July. And it's funny, when I saw Renaissance, I did July 15th here in Tennessee, and then now July 11th. So I guess I'm a July girl. I don't remember the one in Gwinnett what I did. That was the last tour I went for Beyonce before she announced Renaissance. So, yeah, but we got our tickets. So let me go on back to these people job. I'll talk to y'all later.